Hey YouTube, I'm back on a Thursday afternoon, and glory be, it is the announcement of my 100 sub giveaway. Thank you to everybody who's indulged me in my ramblings over the last 6 months or so. I didn't know if YouTube would put up with a channel of nonsense like mine, but here we are. So thanks for all of you that have stuck with me. It's been a lot of fun for me, and I've made a lot of good friends out of this whole venture, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Enjoying a little Boswell's Best today in my old standby Dr. Graybo Duke, and if you guys have never tried a Graybo, I'd suggest giving it a shot just because they're inexpensive, but pretty darn decent for the money you pay. So that's my little plug there, but as I said, thanks for sticking with me, and I'm going to make you jump through a hoop for me if you want some free stuff, and I'll get to the free stuff in a minute. But first of all, Norman Rockwell. I am an artist, I should mention that. I'm a graphic artist by trade, but I also do some painting and stuff on the side. But Norman Rockwell painted Americana in his own sense for a whole lot of years, and really idealized a lot of things from his own childhood and a lot of things that we can relate to, whether we're from the US or from other countries. He really did a good job with children and whatnot, putting them in very expressive places and very familiar places to all of us. And it got me thinking, when I was growing up, my little slice of childhood that always brings me happy memories was my father's softball leagues. I refer to it as beer league softball. Some of you are probably familiar. But a bunch of guys who should no longer be playing sports because of age still get together and play sports regardless of age, and along with that, often, if not always, comes a little bit of beer. And what that means to me is, as a child, of course, having to go to all of these games, both home and away, and meeting up with friends basically every Sunday, and sometimes an entire weekend if there was a tournament. 4th of July was always a large tournament that Dad's team played in. And that's where I first learned to play in the dirt. It's where I first learned to play in the mud. It's probably where I threw my first rock at somebody. Didn't hit them because I was probably 5. But just a lot of really fun memories about growing up around the softball diamond and with the kids that were, similar in age, that were also at the softball diamond with us while our fathers all played softball. And there were also backyard parties that came along with that. But anyway, it's just one of those really pleasant, happy memories that you think about. And that was also a chance for me, I suppose, to look up at my father. Fathers are to be respected and all of those things. I never saw my dad have a lot of fun until he played softball. Every other time I saw him, he was working, he was fixing things, he was leaving for work. So for him, and the occasional punishment, of course, because I was a kid. But so to see him out there enjoying himself on the softball field and being awfully good at what he did, even at the age of 50, brings a smile to my face, as does just the thoughts of, anticipating even the morning of a game, knowing we were going to leave town at 2 o'clock and drive to some town that I really didn't know, but we knew there was a playground close by, meeting up with those friends, walking around strange towns, just really fun, happy memories. And, kind of that Norman Rockwell slice of life thing. And so I'm going to ask of you guys, what is one of your slice of life memories from childhood? What is that place or that story that takes you back and just makes you warm and smile all throughout? You know, maybe it's a specific birthday or holiday, or maybe it's something more abstract like the softball league that I'm referring to, and the memories that go along with it. But I would love to hear more about you guys and what it was like growing up and what it was that made you happy, and those memories that stick with you to this day. Now on to part 3. I have said several times before, I am no expert with pipes and tobaccos. I enjoy the hobby, but I leave all the expertise up to you guys. So when it came time to come up with a giveaway, I was really torn. I had a couple of ideas, and nothing really stuck until yesterday. So here it is, the winner of my sub giveaway. Well, I should pull this up first. That is a pencil sketch I did of another pipe smoker, Einstein. Did that probably 10 years ago, maybe even longer. I didn't date this one. But to show you I do have a little bit of talent in my fingers. And there it goes. But nevertheless, at the appropriate time when the drawing occurs, I will take the winner and I am going to do a painting of your profile picture, and I will then send that to you. So it may take a couple of weeks to actually accomplish all of this, but I assure you it will be something you can hang in your home or in your garage or your office or the like. So anyway, something unique and different, something that's not your standard fare, because again, I don't want to disappoint anybody with my lack of taste or any of those things. So let me give you something that I think has some value to it, and hopefully you will agree. Now, as for a deadline to that, today is, well, it's still July. I don't know what the hell the date is today. I couldn't even begin to guess. So let's just say, for the sake of, let's just say August 15th. It's about 3 weeks away. Should give you plenty time to search through the file cabinet in your head and figure out what those memories are that you want to bring back. And yeah, please share away. I want to hear your stories. I want to know about your childhood and your life, and you know, those oftentimes those childhood experiences drive us forward in life and shape us in ways we maybe didn't expect. As I pointed out, that was one of the first times I knew my father was actually capable of having fun. Maybe looked at him a little different after that. But anyway, share your stories. Love to hear them, and I'm going to sit back, finish my pipe and my scotch. I'm sure we'll do an update video along the way, but August 15th for a deadline, and can't wait. No matter who you are or where you are, I hope you're having a great time. We'll talk to you again soon.